Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Restore the Portuguese Empire here in Victorian 2 with the historical project mod. So, we're back. In the previous episode we acquired some further inroads into Brazil and our empire grew. The Portuguese reconquest is going okay so far. I mean, it's going well actually. It's just that it's still uncertain how things will progress from here. Once again, I feel like a lot of it is out of my control. It all depends on whether or not the British will join us, whether or not the Brazilians will get, will start befriending anyone. And there's also the current issue of the fact that the Brazilians are getting sphered by fucking Netherlands. So that's annoying. If we can get British support, I'm pretty sure we can wreck the Dutch. It might even make the war shorter because the British can just land troops here and shred them. Although they don't really have any troops at... Okay, there are no troops really in the homeland. I guess, yeah, the vast majority of the British army is in India. They don't really start out with a big transport navy, I don't think. No one really does. Well, we did, actually, for once. I think we're one of the few nations in the game who actually has a decent transport navy, so... It might be worth trying to... Like, if we can keep the Great Power status, it might be worth... to try and kick the Dutch out of Brazil before we... declare another war on them, but we will just have to wait and see. I think we're just going to take it a bit as it comes here. But I'm going to start increasing relations with the Brazilians anyways, because if we're going to have any hopes of influencing Brazil, we're going to have to relationship with them. Because obviously now they are horrible because we waged war on them and took their land. So that's the thing. Also, I just remembered something from the previous campaign I did as Portugal in this game, and that is Madeira and yeah, Portuguese and Micronesia. Is this part of Micronesia? Yeah, this is part of Micronesia as well. Starts out as a colony, so we're gonna want to encourage some bureaucrats here to try and nice, we're a great power. Yeah, we need some bureaucrats here to try and incorporate this state before before we get too many other colonies that'll make it too expensive. Conservatives have been elected. Portuguese Mozambique. Okay, so these are some events I was talking about earlier on. So we can lose prestige, or we can do this, which gives establish protectorate Casus Belli against Angoche and demand concession Casus Belli against Gaza. Okay, so for true infamy we can annex him and take one state off this guy, which presumably then will be this one because it's the biggest one, although his capital might just be there. Where on earth is his capital? Gaza? Oh, it's here. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. That's very good, actually. Well, I mean, this is a bit too good not to take, so we are going to do that. Take that infamy and get ready to fight. So is the navy? Yeah, we never did send that capital protection force home to the homeland. So for now, I guess we can just use these armies here. We care a bit more though. So let's see. Actually, is the navy even alive? Yeah, it's been pretty much fixed at this point. So let's send. Let's actually send the infantry, I think, just to get the nice balanced army, and then we'll leave the rest of the dudes down here. This has to be the slowest navy in the history of the world. I swear to God. Thank God we're friendly with the British. We can dock up in these colonies they have, but man. This is annoying. Did you just invade Gaza? Yes, you did. You're getting... Oh yeah, because Basotho joined the war on the Zulus are here now? Okay. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's not super important though. Let us get the army here. So now the question, do we just march across Africa or do we actually sail around? If we march, we can go pick up more troops, but honestly, I don't know what's fastest. I don't know, let's sail. Let's be proper about it. Alright, so our troops have arrived. The AI is playing games, so we'll have to play with them. But they should be... Yeah, oh man, they have no technology. They are easy enough to beat. Should probably kill this army as well before we start sieging stuff for reals. Right, let's get rid of Angoche. He has been incorporated into Mozambique. Very good. And on, let's knock out this guy. Hopefully it won't take too long. I mean, we're just asking for a state after all. We're not trying to take the whole place. It's kind of weird, actually. Hope we'll get some relatively cheap castle spellies later on. That'll let us take the rest of it. Basotho is going to get annexed by the British. So that's a thing. But what are you going to do? And there it is. The war is over. And Gaza is now split in two. So we probably won't... Like, if we don't get any events to take over the rest of the country... Oh, shit. Well, good thing we actually have an army here. If not, this could have been bad. But yeah, suffrage, still no actual... Yeah, it's just nationalists. No, no actual liberal rebels have spawned yet, so we're okay. So that's all good. So I think we'll send the army back to... let's see, alliance with you. Necessarily think so, no. Did you lose your war? Come on, I just wrecked him. I killed his entire army. How can you lose that war? Matabel. We're not gonna accept that. Simply because I assume the British or the Boers or someone is gonna mess around here, so I don't really want to get involved. Also, we can probably influence these guys now. Yes, we can. So this will be interesting. Maybe we'll just try and defeat the Dutch, I guess, because they did indeed successfully sphere them before I was able to get in there. So I don't know. We do have, well, actually the Dutch do border them as well, so we are pretty equal when it comes to who will get to sphere Brazil. That's weird though. I've never really seen Brazil get sphered this early before. That is interesting. How close are we to getting this state? We're working on it, so we're getting there. Hey, we have 1 industrial score. Brilliant. Not that we actually have any real industry to speak of, but you know, it's there. It's there so that if we do somehow actually get our hands on some stuff, we can, or if some people actually want to promote, then the option is at least there. That's what I'm trying to say. Should we camp here for a second and repair? Actually, no. Let's repair in Cape Town, and then we'll sail to Brazil again. Hey, we can do our first reform. Guess the South Americans are getting annoyed as hell. They just revolted, and we just lost an entire regiment there fighting the Uruguayan nationalists. Ugh, stupid. We even have Marathi patriots. But we will kill them too if it comes to that. I don't think we really have enough slaves to justify liberating them yet. So let's focus on cultural rights for now. Maybe they'll ease the tension down here now that they... Actually, can they vote? Let's see. Fuck, click the fucking button. Persons in the country's culture, participate in political life. And citizenship is greatly facilitated for these people. Well, yeah, but... Okay, so they don't get to vote until this thing. All legal immigrants, regardless of culture, are allowed to vote. So this is what we want then. Do we get immigration to our colonies? I don't think it works like that. I think you have to be an actual Latin American nation to get immigrants. Yeah, the Brazilians are getting a fuck ton. Which is annoying because it means they are getting a lot stronger. 2 Sicilies. Wasn't I already allied to you? Why do I have to do that twice? Oh, whatever. Oh wow, look at that! The Dutch didn't even resist. So we're gonna kick them out of the Dutch sphere, then we're gonna kick them out of the country entirely. And that'll be that. And then we'll think about another invasion. What, really? We don't have enough power to incorporate Micronesia? That's annoying. But I guess we're gonna stop encouraging bureaucrats then. Yeah, we'll have to build some boats or do some stuff, or I don't know. Right, so we can do more stuff, and maybe it is time to abolish slavery at this point. I think it might be. Think of all of these reforms, that's the one that would give us the most gains. Well, we're gonna lose a decent bit of production though in Africa. Nah, you know what, let's wait. Let's wait a bit. Let's do some other dumb shit instead, I don't know. Fuck, trade unions. That'll increase socialism, which will increase, hopefully anyways, the odds that we can get social reforms. And social reforms are awesome, so yep. Let's keep working on literacy then, I guess. Santa Catarina, did we do any encouragement there? Doesn't look like it, but we're done with Rio Grande do Sul, so I think we're going to work on Uruguay. Obviously, with the very low amount of literacy we have, it makes sense to go over 2%, but I want to start out by having 2% everywhere before I start going further than that. And I have gone further than 2% in some of my states, so we are working on it. Oregon Treaty. Anyways, Brazil. So we kicked the Dutch out, we kicked the Americans out, and now we have a lot of influence. So now we need to spend that influence, because if not, the game might just automatically add them to my sphere. I've seen that happen before. So we'll leave it at that. We'll piss off the Americans a bit. That's fine. We don't want to be their friends. Anyways, so I'm trying to secure an alliance with Peru here before we start any wars. So I want to do that before we gain any infamy, because it's when you gain infamy that the Peruvians will get salty. They're like, oh, there we are. Never mind. We can just ally them now. So there we are. Peru has allied us. So hopefully they'll be a useful friend in the coming war against Brazil. And hopefully, though, we'll get the British to help us. Although, look at that, 3 military power. Yep, they have 1 brigade for some reason. I have no idea why. Ooh. Luxembourg is independent, and however, the Dutch are trying to take control here. Maybe the Prussians will defend their independence. It wouldn't be too unheard of. We're also researching steamers, and I have researched medicine, for those wondering about that. Steamers I want because it takes so long to go to Africa with these shitty ships. It's unbearable. You might just do battleship column doctrine right now, but there might be some technologies we would prefer. I mean, the faster we start work on positivism, although actually no, let's just chill, let's save up points, because we can get impressionism soon. And Bavaria is very, very close to catching up in terms of great power status, so we'll want to prestige spam a bit more, so we'll save up some points. Give them residency, always residency. Right, we could begin fabricating against the Brazilians potentially. Or do I want to wait? Actually no, we will want to wait, because there's an election going on right now, so we need to wait until that's over so I can get the proper political party. Okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna go to war. We're gonna make an attempt at this. And we're just gonna have to hope, I guess, that the British will join. Because if they don't, we might be in big trouble. I mean, we do have Peru now as an ally, so there is that at least. Commerce Raider and CB generation speed, very nice. Yeah, so... Alright, I think we can try to begin justifying a war right now. Once again, I'm still a bit worried about this, but we're just gonna have to hope, I guess, that the British join. So we're gonna do a quiet... Oh yeah, that's right, the election is over, so we can go for the monarchicos, or however you pronounce that. Here we are, so I'll reduce the time it takes to justify by a little bit, and then any reduction is very welcome, I must say. So yeah, I've also started up trying to sphere some of the Latin American countries, so hopefully that works out. Some free liberalism. Hopefully we can put that to use. Incorporating a new a factory. Portuguese Bombay. Yeah, sure, let's piss off the Bombay people. The Argentine Confederation. So what's this? Unrest is stirring against Ross's dictatorship in Argentina, with liberals demanding a constitution and a transition to democratic rule. Justo José de Urquiza, the governor of Entre Rios, has approached the Portuguese government and asked us to support an uprising should Rosa refuse liberal demands. The help we would give would be to install a democratic government in Argentina, not to support a free Entre Rios. No, I don't really want to do that, to be honest, because I don't want to get involved. We have other stuff to do. Speaking of, let's get the FAQ Can prestige technology? Yes, glorious. Yes, let's not do that. Ooh, nice, the Brazilian menace. They're coming right for us. We've not gotten busted yet though. Holy, yeah, look at that, 66%. Oh, I would totally accept like a free casus belli. And it looks like we might just get it. That is pretty nice. Alright, so we just got busted, but we only took 4.2 infamy though. That's totally acceptable. We're actually really close to being able to add a second war goal if we were to go to war. Huh, that sucks. Well, I mean, we could potentially just postpone the war until we actually reduce it further, or far enough, because I think the war goal will last that long, so that might be what we do. I don't know. We'll see what we'll see what we do. Alright, so we have acquired the casus belli, and the British are willing to join. But I sort of have decided, let's wait it out a bit. Let's see if we can reduce the infamy far enough down to where we can add a second war goal when we go to war. Yeah, I guess in the meantime we can just work on our sphere. Should probably also try and improve relations with Paraguay a bit to make them more interested in being our friends. Although maybe we should let Brazil wage a war against them, because Brazil does have a core here. But I don't know, in the big scheme of things it's not that important. How are we influencing these guys? That's going a lot slower. I guess it's because we border Paraguay, that's why it's going relatively fast, despite the relations being shit. Ooh, the UK is going to go against Zulu. Don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. It just depends on whether or not the... Peru, oh nice. Yeah, it just depends on whether or not the British will still be willing to join me. Yeah, we're also going to work on Peru. Hopefully get here before the Americans do. I think the alliance would be a lot stronger if we can sphere them. Although it's still not guaranteed that we'll keep our great power status, but, you know, why not sphere while we have the chance, right? Alright, so I was postponing the war a bit longer than I possibly should have, but I wanted to see if I could get Paraguay on my side, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that, so instead we will just go to war without him. So we will acquire state. The fuck is the state called actually? The one that I want? I want Paranha. Parana? What does that symbol over the A mean? Any Portuguese speakers or speakers of languages who happen to have that grammatical feature? Tell me what that means. 33 war score, that's not a joke. As the UK will accept. And I should probably put my actual army on the border. See, that does tend to be an advantage, doesn't it? Shit, my army is so bad. Oh, it's gotten so bad. Yeah, we can only recruit 5 regiments now. It's fucking tragic. Let's begin mobilization. I've already put my navy back home in Europe, so that's fine. Yeah, we're already funding the army actually, so that's fine. We're on the border, and let us invade. Actually, can we use our sphere? Yeah, look at that. People are actually getting involved into Brazil. I don't appreciate that. The Netherlands. Well, let's use our influence that we have to kick out the Dutch one last time before we lose the ability to mess around in Brazil. And then we'll invade. Or not, because we need to wait. Yeah. Oh, Brazil has a bit more... No, they still only have 1 brigade. Hey, 5 prestige, very nice. That'll help us in the you know, the quest to stay a great power. So Parana will call in all our... Look at that, Peru will even join, and 2 Sicilies. Luango is a bitch again, but you know, we've said it before and we'll probably say it again. We all know that Luango is not to be trusted. Luango is just a meme. Here we are, everyone joined except for Luango. Entre Rios. How come? What did I ever do to you? Okay. You know what? Fuck you, Luango. I'm not even gonna ally you anymore. Well, it seems like the Brazilian Civil War is raging, so hopefully Entre Rios will be busy doing that. So now we're gonna have to keep an eye on this as Brazil mobilizes. Let's see, are our troops finished mobilizing? Almost, so... Yeah, we can't even carry anymore though, so it's fine. Take these troops and we'll get down here. Yeah, let's just send the whole army in actually. Transvaal. Ooh, he spawned. So Matabele migrated north. And Transvaal is now on the scene. Once again though, I fear that the British will mess him up. So I'm not too sure if we want to actually befriend him. So let's not. I will not risk the British alliance for anything really. So we'll just do this. Let's see if we can get some stuff. Oh, hello, I will kill you before you get any reinforcements. Very nice. Let's see, can we get any more of these guys? You're going to Campinas. Let's go there as well. Although he has cavalry, so no, we caught him. Good. Yeah, he's currently building and mobilizing his troops, so the more of them we can kill before he is able to raise them, the better. Maybe even setting an army on... yeah, okay, so Entre Rios is now out of the war. That's good. And we can... Oh, hello, Buenos Aires. Yeah, I want to do an Argentina Confederation campaign at some point, but I need to learn exactly how this whole event chain of theirs works. Because I feel like it can be a bit confusing. So yeah, we're now friendly with Paraguay, which is good. So Brazil has a navy now. That's good thing that I noticed, because my navy should be on its way. So we'll have to keep an eye on this navy of theirs. Yeah, they're actually beating the British, it looks like. Oh, we won? Yeah. So the idea is that we're going to kill off any troops that spawn in the capital. Oh, really? You're going to run away, are you? See, I don't appreciate that. We got the worst possible general to do this stuff, though. He's not very good at attacking. So let's get out of that shit province, because it has bad supply. So did the... No, the British seem to be fighting back, so that's good. So I think we can safely send our navy down here. Although I would prefer not to join the naval battle. Well, maybe actually we should join, just to secure victory. So what just happened there? I don't know. Let's rush headlong into the fight. Okay, so there was a fight. Oh fuck, my transports are getting wrecked. Although we should win. Yeah, so that was bad, because we just lost a decent bit of our mobilized... That was very bad indeed. Probably lost 2 regiments there. But what are you gonna... Oh shit! My army just got annihilated. Whoops! That was not entirely fortunate. Yeah. Well, get the fucking army to get 3 troops! Why can we only have 3 regiments? That doesn't even make any sense. What are you on about, game? What are you on about? Argentina? Yes! Join the war, you meme. Join. Ah, we're not the leader. Right. Can I add a war goal, or did we... No, I think we fucked up a bit too much there. So let's see. Now let's go for an attack. I think the numbers are in our favor. The general gives us shit morale, but yeah, no, look at that. That's a good battle. Good battle. So let's hunt him down, see if we can knock him out. Potato blight! Dude, we got medicine. I don't know what you're on about, game. Well, what does this even mean? Lose 2 prestige? I don't want to lose 2 prestige, though. Faro. Where's Faro? Is that in the homeland? It is. So, is it a good one? It's not that great. Spare no effort. I don't even have to pay money. It looks like that's the better one. Despite losing a bit of prestige. Yeah, so Argentina is annoying, but whatever. We are now cordial with them, so there's at least that. Yeah, the British are wrecking over here. We need to wreck a bit too, so that we might be able to add another war goal, because it looks like we might not be able to do that in this war. It looks like we're going to win before that happens. Which is annoying, but what are you going to do? I guess in the long run it might just mean that we'll save more infamy or whatever, but... Oh, jeez, Chile, really? You have to do this. Why do I always have to fight the battles? The UK has like 1 million troops. Why can't they do some battles? Stupid game. Stupid. Oh well then. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. Right, so we did that. Can we add a war goal now? No. Yeah, the way this game calculates war goals is... Yeah, I don't think anyone really understands how it works. It's just it's an overall mystery that no one understands how it works. So I guess I don't want to go down and fight there though, but I guess my entire army is dead, so in the grand scheme of things it doesn't matter that much. He might be the guy who's preventing me from adding more war goals, I don't know. Let's try and do a couple Couple more sieges though. Come on, I want a war goal! I've taken the capital, what are you on about, game? Stupid. Stupid and annoying. And the war is over. Well, we didn't get to add another war goal, but I guess that's fine, you know. It's fine, whatever. Well, could begin the process of making friends with them again. Because that's the way this works. Demobilize. We now have 5 brigades. What happened? This is our army now. We don't have a single infantry brigade. This is, yeah, you know what? This is too bad. We need to try and solve this. So we're gonna have to encourage troops. So where are the current troops recruited? Literally none of our troops are recruited in the homeland. Every troop is now currently a Latin American. So let's try and remedy that. Our 2 best Portuguese provinces, let's put soldiers. See if we can convince people to soldier up a bit. And hey, did we just inherit a factory? Very nice. And we actually have some workers here now, so yeah. Seems like our industry is slowly, very slowly starting to take shape. Let's fund that. Make sure it stays profitable. And I think maybe whenever we can now, we might want to abolish slavery. Actually, no, this did not become a slave state, so fuck it, we're keeping it. Oh man, I wish you could abolish slavery in individual provinces. See, I don't know. What does determine this? Like, why are some states turning out to be slave states while others are not? Because I would love to do that, because that really, it makes a difference. A rather big one, so... If we could... ah yes, the Eastern question. The Russians must renounce the title. Well, I am not going to lose prestige, so... Oh, they accept? Oh, really? I don't think I've ever seen them accept that before. That's great! We got free prestige! I love it! That does mean, though, that the Ottoman Empire will presumably stay strong. There will not be an independent Bulgaria. Or is there another event that determines that? I actually forget. Actually, this might just be the Crimean War starting stuff. So I guess maybe we just cancel the Crimean War. Which is fine, you know. It's whatever. What I care about is the glorious prestige. Also, there seems to be a brothers' war over here. I support the unification of Germany full-heartedly. Because I know the Germans are usually an ally of Britain, which means that in the long run they might be our ally. And I want them to annex Bavaria, because they're a contender. They're usually a contender for great power status for small nations, so having them out of the game will be good. Hey, Paraguay to the sphere of influence. That's probably, yeah, that's the first nation we have in our sphere. So let's ally him. Hopefully he will accept. And next time we wage war on the Brazilians, things will be a bit better. If only a little bit, it will be nice. So we will retake our holdings in Brazil directly. Obviously, I mean, I keep saying that we will take Brazil with confidence, but there is absolutely no guarantee that we will do it. So, I mean, we can review our progress. We have taken 33 infamies worth of land. It's 1852, and there's probably some proper numbers you can analyze out of that, but I'm lazy, so I'm not going to do that. Right, so we can army, that's at least good. Now what do we want? Empiricism is still a decent while away. I feel like maybe getting some army tech could be useful, although... Do any of these technologies give you population growth? Yes, they do. Germ theory and experimental pathology, so... We do sort of have to get inorganic chemistry then, because it's a bit too valuable not to have. Also, can we build steamboats yet? I know we can build commerce raiders. Yeah, we can build steam transports at this point. So let's, yeah, we have already defunded the army. So let us put you there. Also, am I building ports here? Actually, yeah, there's a port right there we inherited from the Brazilians. No, I did not. I'm not building stuff here. Well, we need to do that. I think I've started projects elsewhere. I guess maybe I didn't build them here because I was worried that the Brazilians would take it and cancel the construction. Because that is an unfortunate event when that happens, so... Yeah. Let's rebuild the navy, I think. Let's go for... How many transports do we have right now? 8? Let's go for like 8 boats. So Africa actually has the most stuff, but yeah, actually let's just build 11. Because it works out nicely like that. Wow, we have even less colonial power. How does that work? These are not colonial provinces, so I don't know what the game is derping about, but whatever. Alright, so we're starting to get some army back. We're still just at 7 regiments though, which is nothing. That's less than we started with, so I don't know what we did wrong here, but I guess we'll just have to wait until we are allowed to blob into Nigeria for free, and then we'll get some armies going. Until then, we're just gonna have to rely on mobilized forces, I guess. And the few limited troops we can muster. But so far the British have seemed pretty, you know, hyped about helping us annex Brazil, so you know, we're fine. It still annoys me a bit that we're unable to sphere Chile, because I would love to do that, because that'll essentially make them stop joining these wars, but yeah, because this is so dumb. Like, they prefer to march across Argentina into my lands instead of fighting Peru, which they border, so that's stupid, but what are you gonna do? Although hopefully in the next war we'll get Argentina on our side, and then they can go deal with Peru. So that should be nice. Anyways though, I think it's about time to end the episode, so thanks for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.